Hi, this is Erling Xu, founding engineer at Causal. Today, I'd like to spend a few minutes showing how easy it is to use Causal to continuously assure application reliability using Causal AI. What you see here is the overview of a cluster managed by Causal. As you can see, it's a fairly small cluster with only 63 pods and 3 nodes. But in a typical customer environment, these numbers would be multiplied by 10 or even 100. Let's start from the topology view. Causal provides a full-stack topology with service dependency awareness out of the box, both natively and with support of technologies like eBPF, OpenTelemetry, Istio, and so on. As a result, this allows us to check different aspects of the entity. From the metrics perspective, you can check the time series data to monitor the most important performance indicator of the entity. From the layering graph, you can see the infrastructure dependency, like which container this is associated to, which pod this is associated to, which node this is associated to, or which persistent volume this is associated to. More importantly, we also take care of the service dependencies. From the service graph, you can see the communication in and out of this application, no matter it is synchronized communication or asynchronous communication. Let's now take a look at the symptoms view. The symptoms view contains the anomalies we've defined out of the box, or Causal can also directly map the user-defined anomalies in APM tools like Datadog. Once again, imagine in a real production environment, the number of alerts you're facing could be hundreds or even thousands. And in a modern microservice environment, it's extremely difficult to understand how all these alerts are related to each other and to the actual root cause. But from Causal, as you can see, we are able to associate most of the alerts to the actual root causes. Now let's move to the problems view. At Causal, we believe the overwhelming alerts should be consumed by software, and the root cause analysis should be conducted at machine speed. Here you can see Causal has concluded that there are 6 problems currently active, and these cover the majority of the symptoms, as you can see from the symptoms view. You can dive into any of the problems, for example, inefficient locking problem. In these problems, you can see an application is identified to have the inefficient locking problem, which caused the mutex wait time to be extremely high for this application, and meanwhile, it makes this application to become a slow consumer that caused the lag to be high when accessing the sample topic that is running on the Confluent Cloud. You can also easily to check what is the bottleneck of my microservices. In this case, the product catalog services is considered the bottleneck that causes the request duration high on the dependent services. Causal is also able to drive remedial actions. In our examples here, we show how a CPU congested deployment impacts the latency on dependent services. You can remediate these actions directly from Causal by clicking the Remediate Now button. Now this is remediated. Besides active problems, we can also review historical ones. This information streamlines the process of post-mortem analysis, freeing up time from this complex and manual process and making it easy to share across teams. Causal can also play an important role to plan for the upcoming changes. For example, what happened if I perform some database maintenance? When the database is down, these are the impacts. Let us know your troubleshooting story and see how Causal can help. It only takes minutes to install Causal, and it's secure with SOC 2 compliance. Thank you.